morning, so welcome back to another Comic Book Show video. Today I'll be doing a review for Star Wars Visions Volume 2. So before I continue on, if you guys are new to the Comic Book Show, don't know exactly what I normally do. For returning subscribers, you guys know exactly what I do, but for you new glorious people out there on YouTube or wherever you guys are watching me from, I normally just do reviews for, for Disney Plus, Netflix, when I was in theaters. I'll do channel reactions, gaming videos, which I've been doing a lot more of those lately too, so I've been doing a lot more gaming reviews, and theater videos, unboxing videos, which I haven't done any of those in a little while, but stay tuned for the near future because there's going to be a lot more videos of those coming along the way. So, like I said, guys, I'll be doing a review for Star Wars Visions Volume 2. So, I just finished watching all the episodes, and I gotta say, I did do the review for the first volume, and if you guys want to go see that review, I would pull a annotation on the screen right here so you guys go see it, and you guys go see what I was talking about a lot about what I really liked a lot about the first volume, because I thought it was very well done, and I don't know if some of you guys don't really know for sure. Disney has stated that some of the episodes from the first volume are actually canon to the actual universe. But I don't remember exactly which of the episodes they stated that which is actually canon. But I may have to find which of those episodes are, but I don't really want to do that right now. But either way, I don't know if they actually did that with Volume 2. But either way, I watched each episode, and I gotta say, some of the animations for these episodes were pretty cool, actually. I mean, the episode 1, Sith, I thought the animation and the style for that one was kind of interesting. It was kind of like a comic drawn-ish kind of style, kind of an episode. I thought it was kind of cool. And then there was Screecher's Reach. Screecher's Reach kind of remind me a lot like a animation that reminded me of, I can't really don't know for sure about that one, but I thought that one was really well done. Sif was kind of cool, and I thought it was kind of interesting how she was trying to live out her own little life, and then Sif showed up too, trying to get her to reclaim her place as one of them, but she didn't really want to. Screecher's Reach was kind of apparently, like, basically, it's about a girl. They go to a cave, and she defeats this, like, Sith-looking freaking, like, witch lady in a cave, and she defeats it, and she gets her the creature's lightsaber, and then there's nothing really done after that, and then there's In the Stars, episode 3. My brother watched a little bit of it with me too with that one. He thought the animation for that one was pretty interesting. It's called In the Stars. It's about two sisters who are the last of their kind, fight for survival when the Imperial forces discover them. So basically, the Imperials decide to basically pick up the resources of the planet of this two alien races that are the last of their kind. And the Empire is trying to take all their resources off of the planet, and these two sisters are actually Force sensitive. They were able to tap into the Force, where it was able to destroy the refinery, and they were able to make the Empire escape the planet, which was actually kind of cool, actually, in a way. So they were both able to tap into the power of the Force. Of the Midichlorians, and were able to use that kind of power to get rid of the Empire. But now the Empire knows that they actually are Force sensitive, so now they can try to send Sith to them and try to take them out. Maybe, I don't know for sure. And then the next episode is called "I Am Your Mother." So now I know the exact animation style for this episode in particular. If you guys haven't seen most, like, a lot of the old movies back then, it was done. I think it was done by the studio who did Wallace and Gromit back in the old 90s and 20s ish era of when movies were coming out, and it's the same style of animation they did with with all the claymations kind of stuff. And I thought it was kind of cool how they did that for this episode. I mean, it was very goofy. It was very raunchy a little bit first when I was watching it, but it was very well done. I really liked it. And then Journey to the Dark Head was kind of an interesting animation too. I thought the animation was really. Oh, go on. What the hell's going on here? There we go. Journey to the Dark Head was. I thought the animation for that was awesome as well. It was just really, really well done. I thought the elements were kind of like more like of a realistic kind of a way, and I kind of really liked that too. It really spiked my interest, and there was some cool fight scenes, and I kind of liked it. And then there's the spy dancer. The premier dancer of the Imperial Federated Cabinet is tested to when her identity is compromised. It wasn't really too much interesting with that one, but it was kind of cool with the animation style, and it was very like I would say like very outdone. But they're not really like too detailed with the animation, but it was still really cool. Then the Bandits of Glow Clock. The animation for this one actually was kind of cool too. It kind of reminded me a lot like kind of somewhat like Rebels with the animation, but it was slightly more amped up, just a slightly little bit. But it was still kind of interesting how they did this episode. It was kind of cool. It's basically it's basically the description for this was pursued by the Empire. A boy and his four sensitive younger sisters seek refuge at a vibrant da da Dahaba. Okay, but basically, yeah, they're trying to they're trying to be safe from the Empire, and they get stomped, but they get stomped by by some Imperials and yada yada. They get they're just trying to survive basically. They need the Order 66, and they're trying to be safe. They're trying to hide, and yeah, basically like that. And then episode 8 called The Pit. A young prisoner forced to dig for Kyber by the Empire plans an escape for he and his people. I watched this one with my brother as well too, and well, he didn't really stay for the entire episode, but this episode was kind of cool. So this entire people of this planet were forced to dig a big hole and mine a whole bunch of kyber crystals, and they were able to use those crystals to build a city miles away. And during the process, they were able to find everything down in that hole, and all the workers were left down in this giant hole, and the Empire just left them there. And so they were trying to get people. They were trying to yell out to people, trying to say, we're down here, save us, we're down here, but nobody can hear them because they were miles away from the city. And this one dude with just dreadlocks, decided he was telling this young little girl, follow the light. I'll be back, and I'll make sure I'll bring people to help us get out of here. But during the process, he went to the city. He was able to persuade the people of telling them that we're the ones that helped you guys build this city. We're the ones that mined all the kyber crystals, and he was able to convince everybody in the crowd. But the Empire was able to subdue him and send him back to the pit and throw him in there. And what the Empire does, they silence the people. They silence the guy by throwing him in the pit, and he died. But the little girl decides to do something on the does something to have their voices be heard. They start singing about follow the light, follow the light, follow the light. They start to get a little louder, and they were able to basically like get their voices heard by the people of the city, and they start following the voices all the way towards the pit. And the Empire has a squad waiting for them, trying to stop them. But the citizens decide to push them away and say, we hear you guys down there. So they start sending down shuttles get people out of the pit. And I just thought this episode was pretty cool. I thought it was very well done. And I gotta say, I gotta give this episode a spot on 5 out of 5. I thought it was just very cool. And then episode 9 is called Yao's Song. Now, this one was pretty interesting. I thought it was like, I thought the animation was kind of really weird. But I wouldn't say really, really too weird. But the animation was actually kind of cool. I don't know how to describe it exactly, but it's about a child who longs to sing must stay quiet because her voice can cause great calamity in the mines. So meaning, whenever she sings, it causes the kyber crystals to overreact, but her dad doesn't know that she's actually able to sing a lot, control her singing, and during the end of the episode, she was able to purify all the red kyber crystals in the cave to go vibrant and turn into like bluish white. So she was able to purify all the kyber crystals in the mine with her voice. And the person that was there that was trying to get it purified by the father noticed that the kyber crystal she had in her container got purified as well by this kid's voice. Like, how in the hell did she do that? The Jedi Master or whatever the person that was trying to get crystal purified. She says, like, I'm gonna take your daughter with me. I don't know what's with her, but she has the ability to purify the kyber crystals. So she's taking Yao out in space so they can go to find other planets that have kyber crystals and use her voice to purify them. So people that have the dark side of the Force won't be able to use them or try to corrupt the crystals becoming red again. The general plan. I thought that episode was pretty cool. I thought it was super awesome. I kind of liked the small little plot for episode 9. I gotta say, I gotta give this episode that spot on 5 out of 5. I thought it was very well done. I thought I was gonna teary cry because there's one part where I thought the daughter and the father were about to die, but the Jedi Master was able to save them, and then Yao was able to, I think I pronounced it right, was able to sing all around them, and she was able to calm down all the red kyber crystals and purify them, which was really an interesting scene. I really liked it, and I gotta say the entire volume of Volume 2 of Visions was absolutely amazing. Although some of the episodes have some weird animation styles, but very well done. There's really no other episodes I didn't really like, except for episode 4. I mean, although we all grew up with Wallace and Gromit and all the stuff they used to do with all the movies back then. So episode 4 was okay, but it wasn't really the best. But either way, all the other episodes were very good. I really liked them, and I totally recommend you guys watch the show right now. If you guys want to watch the first volume, go ahead, do that one first, and then watch the new ones. I really like it, and so I totally recommend for Volume 2, guys, check it out. It's really cool, and I'm not sure if they're gonna be doing another volume per se. I mean, there is a whole bunch of other animation studios out there in the world. I'm pretty sure Disney's gonna go out there again. It's like, hey, okay, so we're gonna find some new other studios to go look out for. You guys start making episodes for us. Make a plot. Do your weird animations for those ones, and if we like it, we'll post it for the next volume for Volume 3 of Star Wars Visions. So either way, guys, that's my review for Star Wars Visions. I really enjoyed this Volume 2. It was really cool. My brother did stay for episode 3 and somewhat for the last episode. And he did stay for episode, what was it, 8-2 for a little bit too as well. He really enjoyed that kind of animation style because we both grew up watching anime when we were younger, like Dragon Ball Z and Inuyasha, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, a few other cool shows that we and Bleach. Well, my brother likes Bleach. I haven't really started watching Bleach and Yu-Gi-Oh and all that kind of stuff. I grew up all that kind of stuff, so I kind of, I mean, all those animations back then kind of like inspired a lot of other companies and studios out there to do their best to try to make other shows kind of like somewhat like that. But either way, I really enjoy the show. It's really good. So go check it out. All the episodes are on Disney Plus. And yeah, so there's really nothing else I want to say about it. But so see you guys in the next video. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next, but just I'll keep you guys updated because there's gonna be a lot more videos coming along the way soon. Because there's gonna be a lot more content for more Star Wars. So because Ahsoka's coming out in August, and I can't wait to see that. And there's gonna be a lot more Marvel shows, movies, and yeah. So and oh yeah, and the next Marvel movie will probably be the Miss Marvel. So I think it's November. It's gonna be a little while, but yeah. Well, stuff happens. So see you guys later, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.